Hey, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence, and you're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Coming up, going to be talking about NBA opening day of training camp, media day, Jimmy Butler and where he wants to go, Confidence in the Klutch, NFL power rankings, and much more. Like always, I'm bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
How you up in the upper Midwest? Then got a little chilly out here. It's all good. It's like 50 degrees, yo. Fall weather. Those of you that like fall weather, you're welcome. Me, on the other hand, I don't care for it because when it's fall in where we at, recording in Wisconsin, when it's fall here, that means it's going to be winter next. You heard me? So we're going from, September now it's about 52 degrees to May when it can be 52 degrees. Do the math. So I really don't like this time of year. I like spring because I know it's going to get hot. As I digress, y'all, let's jump into it right now. Tiger Woods, y'all. He won the PGA championship or the tour championship or whatever the name of it was. That's his first tour win in over 5 years, yo. He get a fat shot for that. Fat shot. Y'all remember DJ Clue? Fat shout. Fat shout out to Tiger Woods. It's great for golf, man. I mean, did y'all see the gallery? It looked like a wave of people, man, and it was moving, yo. Like those are human beings all clamoring to get a glimpse of Tiger. You know what I'm saying? Is he back? He was back for last weekend. When you back, it's not your last game. It's consistency. Now, he's been playing well this year. But for Tiger Woods, we already know he's back when he wins another major, right? Can he win another major? Absolutely, if he plays the way he plays last weekend. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tiger, man. You know, trauma is real. When you go through things, sometimes it takes longer to recover. Went through, the family trials and tribulations he had to go through, and then aligned with his health. Those things take a toll on the body and the mind. So, regardless if he's right or wrong, because we never know what agreements people have in a household, right, with their significant other about what they can and can't do outside of the home. So never be too quick to judge people about what they do because you don't know. Word up. So I'm gonna leave that alone because everybody got their own version of happiness. And what people need to do is just leave everybody else alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for my pen. I'm looking for my pen right now, but you know what I'm saying? I'll get it in a minute, I guess. Go something to write with. Something to write with, baby. So y'all, it's been a while for me. Y'all know I'm out here though, in school and all that stuff. So, I'm trying to get y'all as many pods as I can a week, definitely. So this is gonna be more consistent. Basketball season starting. So it's going to be a little bit more consistent with what's going on here at Confidence in the Klutch, man. So it is what it is. Speaking of basketball, NBA opening NBA opening day training camp. Media day was on Monday. And LeBron's. It was LeBron's first Lakers media day, right? I'm watching the Los Angeles media is a little funny, man. You know what I'm saying? They're a little funny. They're kind of a little more arrogant, per se. And it's like, I just don't appreciate them the way they be talking to LeBron. But that's just me being a LeBron fan. But here's the thing. He said it was the first time he feels like he was a Laker. He felt like he was a Laker. On a couple things he said about this game, one of his finals, that was an emotional drain, them losing that game the way they did. On the Golden State Warriors, he said, quote, "We got a long way to go to get to Golden State," end quote. And people trying to been killing them, of course. Skip, my man Skip Bayless, on Fox Sports 1, he kills LeBron. It's just funny. Like, he get paid to hate on LeBron. It's just funny, but it's all good. He got his preference. He has a right. Everybody got their preference, what they like and what they don't like. So, shout out to Skip though. On the LeBron hate, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Like, especially out in LA, he didn't say he was the greatest Laker of all time. That's what people say. People in barbershops, people in the streets, people in the media want to throw it out there because it was something to talk about, man. But everybody know he's not a great Laker because he ain't won no multiple championships. You go to LA to win multiple championships. If LeBron won one championship in LA, he's not going to be considered a great Laker. Period, point blank. He has to win multiple championships. Like Magic got 5. Kareem got 5. You know what I'm saying? Shaq got 3. Kobe got 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? They played there most of their career. He's ending his career there, unless he do a swan song in Cleveland. But this is what, man. Listen, LeBron going out there to play that ball, man. You know what I'm saying? But the LeBron hate and the Kobe fan stuff, I don't get it because I'm a Kobe fan. You know what I'm saying? All the way back, man. The feet you wear, Adidas, not the first shoe, the second shoe. The feet you wear. What them came out in? 1996, man. Them were some of the most comfortablest basketball shoes I've ever had. And then Antoine Walker had some feature wear. I had some green ones. They was green like patent leather with a strap. Man, them joints was, them feet. The feet you wear, that tech in those shoes, man, that felt so good. But ever since Kobe came in the league, I've been a fan of Kobe. But most are hating Bron because they're jealous that Kobe isn't getting the attention anymore. Kobe's retired. Kobe has won an Oscar. You know what I mean? Kobe is developing things. You know what I mean? He's in media right now. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do a lot of different things. He's talking to Candace Parker. He's working with Giannis Antetokounmpo, which I said, if you work with Giannis Antetokounmpo and he get him with that killer footwork and that killer mentality, and they work on that jump shot, Giannis is going to be the best player in the league. Period, point blank. His time is coming, and it's just crazy the level of hate LeBron is getting. Kobe working with Candace Parker, he doing this thing, man. Let Kobe breathe, let Kobe live. You know what I mean? Stop with all the hate. You know what I mean? I agree with Max Kellerman. You know what I mean? ESPN, First Take. Listen, they just mad because Kobe ain't getting the attention, but just let it go. Let LeBron live, man. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing LeBron did say on him coming to the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? People are messing with him about if it was what they say, if it was basketball related or did he do it for what you want to say? For the Hollywood. I mean, like, only LeBron get that kind of hate, man. You know what I'm saying? Only LeBron get that kind of hate. Scrutiny. Why are you wearing number 6 jersey? And he responded, and people want to get mad at that. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all bugging out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let LeBron live, man. So on LeBron coming back to play in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? He said a decision, what it was based on, man. Let's listen to Bron.
Was based solely on my family and the Lakers. Listen, I'm a basketball player. I play ball. That's what I do. that's what I live by. And when I do it at the level I do it at, everything else take care of itself. So, as far as my business, those things have been taking care of itself way before I even came out here to be a part of the Lakers franchise.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, quit hating, fam. I can do a movie from Cleveland. I can do all these other things from wherever I need to be at. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be in LA to make movies. You don't have to be in a big market to make money in the NBA, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everything LeBron do is right. What I'm saying is all the hate he get, and he's a humble cat. Like, he do his little crazy stuff on Instagram, but he's a humble dude. I just don't get the level of hate, man. I really don't. You know what I mean? It just amazes me the level of hate this brother gets. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. And I probably ain't gonna never get it because I don't hate like that. I don't hate. So I don't get it. You know what I mean? So moving on. My man Kawhi and his laugh, man. You know, that's been running the ramp, the whole media circuit. You know what I'm saying? In his laugh, you know what I'm saying? I said I have to put it on my soundboard, but he was at media day and they were talking about, you know what I'm saying, the type of guy he is or whatever. And he was talking about how he's a fun guy, but the laugh, man, is to die for, man. Let's check him out.
Teams and the clips and the videos. The winner was.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get it. That was Rachel Nichols in the jump, man. I had to get the piece, man. Let me get the piece, man.
You know what's coming, Kawhi.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Kawhi, man, that's it. Like, it was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jalen and them crazy because they got it on their soundboard on Jalen and Jacoby, man. It's funny, man. Kawhi, man, I'm glad you know what I'm saying, he coming out his little shell and laughing and all that. You know what I mean? People need to back up off Kawhi, man. He just did what he had to do for him, and people act like he killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. But, you know, the hate comes from all different places, man. So we know that already. Moving on to Jimmy, man. Jimmy Butler, man. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on with this, man. It's like he met with Thibodeau again, and he still wants out. You know what I'm saying? Glenn Taylor wants him out, the owner. You know what I'm saying? It's like a conflict between Layden and Thibodeau, who's in the front office, and Taylor. There's, you know, now people coming out. Taj Gibson, like, man, I worked out with him the whole summer, fam. Like, I ain't know. We ain't talked nothing about it. I thought we was all good. I thought we was coming back trying to win this joint. So, you know, it's just a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't showed up to nothing. So, best landing spot for Jimmy. For both parties. It don't matter about him no more. Actually, best landing spot for the Wolves. They trying to get the most they can. They trying to recoup what they lost in what they gave up for him. So let's look at it. Sacramento, they can absorb Dane's contract, right? That's what Windhorst said on Tuesday on the jump. Houston had a trade into Minnesota also. That's what Windhorst said. Think about it. Chris Paul, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Carmelo Anthony, and Clint Capella. Balling. And they're going to have to give up Eric Gordon and some other cats, but, man, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know. But they can do something this year with that, though. They can rival the Warriors with that lineup, though. You know what I'm saying? But then Jimmy Butler's talking about Miami's his preferred destination. See, now you open it up for anybody to get him, though. And there's going to be somebody with some cap relief that's going to go ahead and grab him. You know what I'm saying? It's reported that Miami will ship Dragic for him. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. Even though they got the other point guard. They got the point guard they signed last year from that played in he played in Atlanta, then he played in Indiana. Name just slipping my head right now. But I don't know what they're going to do. That's a messy situation. You know what I mean? Carmelo. Carmelo is willing to come off the bench for the Rockets, right? So, quote, all the questions are coming off the bench. I don't want to answer those questions at the end of the day. Whatever I have to do to help this team win a championship, that's what's going to be done, end quote. I'm riding with Melo, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody want to pigeonhole him. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do that, right? For me, is it a change of heart for Melo, or is it a change of scenery that got him talking about that? Because everybody remember last year, hey, Pete, man. They talking about I got to come off the bench, man. You know what I'm saying? That was funny because he laughed. Like, man, I ain't coming off the bench. But then you look at OKC roster and Houston roster. Like, man, I might be able to come off the bench and kill because the way it's set up, like, James Harden, they play, and then CP3 come out with like 8 minutes left, 6 minutes left, sit the whole quarter, and then the rest of the quarter, and James come out, then CP run that next group, man. It's kind of a sweet operation how they got it set up. So, I don't know. I think Melo gonna fit in. He gonna play a little bit more D just because of the culture and what he's trying to do, and it's gonna be the closest he's ever been to win a chip. So I think that when you get that close, it makes you want to play a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm seeing. So shout out to Melo, though, man. I hope it work out for the brother. I've always been the Melo fan, man. All right. NFL news, man. So the hit rule, man, that's going on. First, shout out to Eric Reid, man. Eric Reid got signed by the Carolina Panthers on Thursday. You know, he was the first one to take the knee with Colin Kaepernick in San Francisco. I was listening to the first take today, and Stephen A was like, man, but he signed for like 1.5. He might can get like maybe 3 out of the deal, but he lost like 4 because he was a high level safety. You know what I mean? And he didn't get the money that he was deserving because of this. So it ain't really a come up for him, but he's recouping some of his money. But shout out to Eric Reid for that, man. And with Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying, he got the collusion case. Nike stock is doing well. He went from $50 to $80 since he done signed his deal. So he might not have to come back and play no football now. Even if they said, okay, we'll let you play, drop your charge. That's like a sucker move. Oh, so now y'all gonna let me play. Like, I don't know no real cat that's gonna do that. Not after all the stuff he done been through. So, but not gonna be able to do it. So, but this hit rule, man. Clay Matthews with Green Bay Packers has 3 flags this season, man. It's time to change the rule, man. I understand what y'all say the rule is, but I can't run fast as hell. I'm trying. My job is to get the ball from somebody that has the ball and hit them. That put them down. It's not to hurt them, but to put them down. And your body weight and all that, man. You cannot contort your body in the air. I don't give a damn what nobody say, what they think gonna happen. It don't work that way. Yo, the NFL need to revamp that rule so it don't get called that often. Because, I mean, it is making it soft. I understand the safety issues, the defensive players, and all the stuff they did take out. I'm with that 1,000%. But not the other stuff, man. So that's just what I say, man. I'm drinking a nice red blend. It's a nice red blend. I don't know, man. It's really nice. Really nice. Really, really nice, man. Yeah. All right. Confident. We got to do our confidence in the Klutch. Confidence in the Klutch. NFL power rankings, man, for this week. This is week 3, the end of week 3. And what we have here going into week 4, my top 5 power rankings, I got honorable mentions, man. I got the Bears and the Redskins because they playing D. They playing D. Look, I don't care who the hell you played. Your record is who you played. Like, we ain't talking about, oh, they ain't played the who. Their record is who they play. They can only play who's put on the schedule in front of them, right? And that's where we at with that. So, number 5 coming into the Jaguars. They shouldn't have lost to Tennessee, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. They still ain't got Fournette back in the fold, so you know Blake Bortles ain't the best quarterback, but you know he's manageable. He can get the job done. Number 4, we're going with Saints and Drew Brees. He's the leading all-time completion man. He beat Brett Favre with that, so he has the most completions all time in the league. Number 3, we're going with the Eagles. Carson Wentz had his first game back. He looked okay. They're going to be rolling. They're going to be hard to beat, man. They still got a lot of their team intact. They're going to be hard to beat once they get rolling, man. Number 2 is the Chiefs with Mahomes and them, man. They look like Madden, Tecmo Bowl, whatever you want to call that shit. That shit is amazing. I played with a kid. I'm telling you, played with a kid. Played with my son. And, man, I beat him like 42-14 with them. And I ain't played Madden since like maybe last November because I ain't got time to play video games like that. But, man, and he had the Rams. Man, put it on him real quick. So, they for real on the game. And then, of course, number 1 is the Rams, man. The Rams looking good last night. They beat Minnesota. Their defense looked slick, but they didn't have their cornerbacks, I believe. So, therefore, you know, they got time to do what they got to do, man. But, yeah, that's the NFL top 5 power rankings. And I'm in 3 fantasy leagues, man. Right now, I'm 3-0 in 3-0 in one and 2-1 in the others. The one that counts is the one I'm 3-0 in, though. That's for the barbershop with Zoe and them. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that chip last year. I think I won it the year before. So, man, all I do is win, baby. Word. Clemson, man. Clemson quarterback. As we move on. Clemson quarterback, Kelly Bryant. One of the first players to take advantage of the new transfer rule, man. You know, they put it in. If you don't play in 4 games, if you playing like 3 or something like that, or only 4 games, something like that, you can get up out of here. So, and you can transfer and don't got to sit out. He lost his starting position to freshman Trevor Lawrence. The numbers don't lie, though. QBR, Lawrence 87, Bryant 40, completion percentage 65%, Bryant 66.7, pass TDs to interceptions, Lawrence 9-2, Bryant 2-1. The numbers ain't lying. Now, the catch is with those numbers, though, is who's playing who at what time. Is Bryant getting the first team, first stringers? You know what I mean? Is Lawrence getting the second and third stringers on D? Then you're going to have better numbers, though. That's the only catch, though. But Bryant says, quote, he gave everything and doesn't believe he got a fair shot, end quote. Now, Dabo, stand-up guy. I like him a lot. He gave him a fair shot with this one. You know what I'm saying? He gave him the truth so he could transfer instead of keeping him there for selfish reasons. Now, he could have said, man, I might play him a little bit, and it's what it is. We look at what's going on in Alabama. Jalen Hurts stayed. You know what I'm saying? So, he stayed. You know what I mean? But I guess that's a different situation. But, you know what I'm saying? Is Brian a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts? I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't really state that. But one thing I do know is that Brian will be playing somewhere else next year. You know what I mean? And we're going to see how many people's clamoring to go grab this brother. He did wait his time. He came up after Deshaun Watson and all that. But, man, you know what it is? It's kind of, man, I've been a coach. I got a junior. I got a junior that's or a senior, whatever. They okay, but I got this freshman that's on fire, man. I done had you. You just now getting where you need to be. The freshman putting up better numbers. I got to put you on the bench. You coming off the bench, they got to start. It's life. It's life, man. So it's all about production, man. But the ill shit is that Clemson and Alabama starters that was in the college football playoff semifinal game last year both are out. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing right. They're not starting right now, I should say. You know, and I ain't even doing no halftime today because, you know what I'm saying, we just rocking and rolling, man. So let's get into it. Let's one of my favorite spots, my go for the dub or take the L segment. You know, those of you that just getting back with me because y'all knew this basketball focus. This what's up, man. This my new little joint. I love this little joint. So let's see. LeBron on his veteran unit with Rondo, McGee, Stevenson, and Beasley calls them the mud unit. Misunderstood, underappreciated, and determined. Is that going for the dub or taking the L? I'm going to say he go for the dub because he tried to give him a name, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes sense. Misunderstood. All them players misunderstood. underappreciated for what they bring to the game, and they determined to show people, man, we just ain't throw-wins, fam. We finna try to win this shit, really. LeBron ain't coming out saying we finna win this shit because he ain't trying to put no pressure on the young guys. But the Mud unit is what it is. Now, they could change the name. Don't nobody like being called Mud. But it's just, you know what I'm saying, the acronym. You know what I mean? This is what it is. I'm sure they're going to get the rolling, and that Mud unit, somebody going to be talking about that shit. And it's going to get some play. So I'm saying, I'm 50-50. Go for the dub because he gave him a name, and he didn't have to. Yeah, I mean, he thought about it. Or take the L. And he called Rondo Doe. Doe and Zoe. That's what he say. Doe and Zoe. Doe and Zoe. So I like that. Doe and Zoe. So I'm messing with Brown with that one, man. So let me see. Oh. Former Steeler James Harrison about Le'Veon Bell says he should come back, practice, show the team he's dedicated, but then fake an injury. Did that go for the dub or take the L segment? Well, football is a sport where you can get hurt on a non-contact play like other sports and just blow your knee or something like that. Look at Garoppolo going out of bounds. Blow it towards ACL. So, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? But Pittsburgh, they already was shitting on him. The same people he bought Hublows for, talking crazy about him. I mean, his money, man. You never count another man's money. They know this a business, man. They know the NFL with that hard cap and no guaranteed contracts is bullshit with the most brutal physical sport in America, man. That's garbage. That's garbage how they do them players, man. I'm telling you, next contract, they got to strike. We ain't doing that till we get guaranteed contracts, man. And give us a soft cap. You know what I mean? So we can get more on paper. Because NFL owners making money hand over fist. They ain't crying. Of course, if I can make $350 million extra, but I'm only getting $240 million, I'm looking at it as I lost, right? I lost $110 million somewhere. You feel me? But those, you can't base what you should get on projections. You know what I mean? That man, you can't do that. So they got the paper, trust me. And that ain't even counting the money they're getting from ticket sales and all that. We're talking about just at the end of the year. Last year, every NFL owner got a check for like $246 million from the league. On top of all the other shit they done did. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. But yeah, the faking the injury shit, I don't know about all that. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do for yourself. So I ain't judging. So I'm saying go for the dub then. Do that shit. Anthony Davis signed with Klutch Sports Group. Will he sign with the Lakers after next season or get traded there first? That's the dub. He went for the dub. This Klutch Sport Group, they making shit happen. You know what I mean? They getting all the big cats, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily mean he going to L.A. What's going to happen is KD got to make a decision. They get this chip now, he going to have 3 with LeBron. KD is going to want to have one more ring than LeBron has. Then if you want to go to L.A., he can go to L.A. with Bryant and hoop with his guy. But I always got one more ring than you. That means something. Okay? If AD go there, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? To L.A., that'd be slick. You know what I'm saying? Because AD got it all. He got it all. AD can go down as the best power forward in the game if he start getting some chips. You know what I'm saying? So, but if KD come to L.A., AD might go to Golden State, fam. Now that's something to think about. AD and Golden, man, listen. None of that shit would be fair, but you know, life ain't fair. I'm with it. So, man, I'm just thinking about that. Ooh, man. That'd be slick, though. So we're going to see with that one, though. But go for the dub, definitely. Gordon Hayward signs a 4-year deal with Anta. That's where Klay Thompson signed with his shoes. Nike has a few days to match. It was rumored that Gordon Hayward was going to sign with New Balance because they're based out of Boston. But I'm going with the dub for them because I'm sure he got a nice check to leave Nike. You got to have a nice check, fam. You ain't just leaving Nike. You know what I mean? They said Klay got the nice deal. I forget how much Klay getting, like $80 million or something, fam, from Anta. You know what I'm saying? Klay, that's why Klay don't need that paper and Klay ain't got to go nowhere. He said, I want to stay in the Bay. He ain't got to leave because his shoe deal is sick. So shout out to Gordon Hayward for that, man. And get back, Gordon, man. We saw what y'all was finna try to do. So you come back. They said he dunking now and all that shit. Man, come on now. Man, that starting five, it's going to be legit. So, the Lakers are reportedly starting Rondo over Lonzo. They starting Doe over Zoe. I'm with that. Doe is a proven point guard. I remember back in the days, I want to say about 2009, 2010, I thought for a minute there that Rondo was better than Chris Paul. I really did. I would say I would take Rondo over Chris Paul. What's my light skinned man that was out in Utah? Damn, what's his name? Deron Williams. I was like, I'm taking Rondo, fam. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they need to start Doe over Zoe. Zoe can come in with that second unit, get the killing. You know what I mean? For real, we got to be able to make shit happen, and I love that. I love that. All right, they got to do that. Lonzo can learn a lot from Doe. Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry. We're going for the dub with that starting Rondo over Lonzo. Kyle Lowry hasn't responded to text or call from GM Masai Ujiri and new coach Nick Nurse, who was an assistant coach last year, so he knows him. He's salty over DeRozan trade in case he's firing, man. That's taking the L, fam. It's over with. They can't come back. They could have traded you. You know what I'm saying? They could have traded him. And actually, I would have traded Kyle Lowry over DeMar DeRozan. But they had to get Kawhi. Right? I mean, you trade your all-time leading scorer, your best player, for one of the top 3-4 players in the league. I get it. But I would have been trying to package Lowry up, though. He doesn't show up in the offs. So you taking the L for that, Kyle. Right? That's it, man, for that. You know what I'm saying? But he takes the L. So for numbers in the clutch, average, numbers, scores, etc., my man Ryan Fitzmagic last Sunday had his third straight 400-yard passing game, which is the NFL record. No quarterback in NFL history has had 3 consecutive games with 400 yards passing. And they're talking about is Jameis coming back. Jameis is not coming back to start the game. He could, though. If you saying Fitz, you did what you're supposed to do. You weren't our starter. Jameis is our starter, Fitz. So we did what you're supposed to do. We appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and let you ride out. Right? We're going to go ahead and let you ride out. So I don't know about that. I'm thinking let Fitz ride and do what it do. Because Jameis be throwing them picks, man. You know what I'm saying? Fitz got them boys rolling right now. So you don't want to mess it up just to bring dog back. Then we're going to see what's what. If Fitz fizzle out, James can come back in. But if Fitz rolling the whole season, you don't change that shit up. Nah, I ain't believing that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So, Fitzmagic stay balling. All right, y'all. So that's it, y'all. We finna roll up out of here. It's been another nice time, talking to y'all. I appreciate all my listeners, all my followers, even people that download everything I do, a real fan. You know what I mean? I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to make sure we start getting out here with the videos so you can see me in the lab, see how I do. Swaggo going to be here with me a lot. You know what I mean? It's finna get cold. So it's going to be a lot more hooping, man. I'm trying to get y'all every day. I'm going to try to see. You know what I mean? Right now I'm at 33 minutes. Sometimes y'all know I could go an hour and a half. I might just try to drop every day, like at least 10, 15 minutes for y'all. Give y'all that dopeness, man. Y'all know we do a conference in the clutch, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what we trying to bring over here. We always bring in quality content with strong opinions and facts, y'all. You know what I mean? So whether it's the game of basketball, the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen on Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook /Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Remember, y'all, Confidence in the Clutch. We are feared more than loved, but never hated, y'all. Until next time. Peace. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.